Okay, so it is Saturday morning again, and I'm in St Andrews. It's really early in the morning. I think it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock or something. I'm going down to Edinburgh today. I'm going to meet my sister again in Harvey Nichols. We're going to have some brunch. So I'm going to go and get some coffee just now because it's actually quite a long journey down to Edinburgh from here. So if you get the bus, it's about 2 hours. So yeah, I definitely need coffee before that. So I'm going to go and get a coffee just now. I'll spin round so that you can see a little bit of St Andrews and see what it's like in the morning. As you can see, lots of bins behind me there. Yeah, there we are. So yes, I've just made it to Edinburgh. I'm just heading up the escalator in Harvey Nichols. Both Mia and my sister are running late, so we've booked a table. So I'm trying to run there to make sure we don't lose the table. So yeah, I'm just catching my breath as I go up the escalator. So I've made it to Harvey Nichols long before my sister has, so now I'm just mulling over the menu. I've ordered myself a cappuccino as well. So it looks like there's lots of yummy things. The last time I think I had the eggs on toast, but I must say the avocado halloumi looks really tempting as well. And then there's sweet things as well at the bottom. Oh, this is going to be really hard to choose. So I'll show you a little bit of the view. So if I just spin you around, you can see St Andrews Square in the background. So if you're sitting in here, it's a lovely, lovely spacious cafe, and you can always just get enough space but to have a conversation without someone sitting on top of you, and then you get lovely views across Edinburgh as well. So we sit in here for hours and just have long chats and have a nice coffee and something to eat. So yeah, it's just annoying because they have discontinued. Exterior right on this one.
Amazing, print cardigan right now.
Oh, I wonder if I saw that. I was on their website the other day. Yeah. Hello everyone. So I was just thinking about the fact that I did put out a blog post this week about my leadership journey so far and how I sort of came to be in a leadership position. I was a little bit nervous about putting that out there, but I thought, do you know what, this could actually really help someone. So I'll go over some of the main points that I had in the blog post just now. I think one of the key things is that you're going to have to take on extra responsibilities. Now, you might not want to hear that, but that is the reality. Now, there is a key thing here in that you will need to take on extra responsibilities, but I would say you're going to have to do it from an empowered point of view, where it's things that you think are actually going to help your career in the long term. And just keep that in mind. Remember, it is your career, so you are responsible for your career and your career trajectory. No one's holding you down. No one's telling you have to stay in a certain company or whatever. You have to make your career work for you. So it might be taking on an extra responsibility that will help you with the leadership journey in the long term. What I wouldn't want for someone is to just say, great, I'll take on extra responsibility. And then before they know it, they're, taking on every task, they're doing everything for everybody, and they're just a busy person with lots of stuff. It's not that. It's thinking strategically about what's going to improve your career. So don't become a yes person. actually, I didn't put this in the blog post, but I think that's a really important point about not being a yes person. People will respect you more if you have the ability to say no to things and set boundaries as well. So you need to get like practice at doing that. The other thing that I mentioned in the blog post is doing things before you're ready. So something I found latterly before I got into this position that I'm in now, like in my leadership role, is that I actually did start to feel like I was already doing the job that I've now gone into. I can't quite describe what I was doing, but I just felt my mindset had shifted and I decided that I was going to sort of act as if I was a leader already. You don't have to be a leader on paper to actually be a leader. For example, when I did my blog and set my blog up at the beginning of this year, I felt that kind of shifted things a little bit for me, because I almost became, I hate to use this term, but I became a bit of a thought leader. And so, you know, people were engaging with my content online and people were like talking about it and asking about it and that sort of thing. So I'm not a leader at this point, but I'm already sort of writing and sort of gaining momentum. And on that point as well, just around creating content, if you want to get into a leadership position, you are going to have to be visible. Don't be doing all this great work behind the scenes and then no one can hear about it or no one knows about it or no one sees about it. So make sure that you're visible in the work that you're doing, whether that is posting online, speaking to senior managers, senior directors or whatever about the stuff that you are doing. So you have to raise your visibility so people know that the work that's actually being produced is actually yours. So that's another thing. The other thing is actually leading by example. So again, even if you're not in a leadership position right now, something that I actually had a sort of strange encounter with was someone who was more senior than me saying to me that they use me as an example when they're trying to make a decision on something. And they said, you know, Amy would never do that. And it really took me by surprise, because I, you know, obviously thought this person is more senior. I'm thinking they'll have it together and whatever. I'm sure they do. But it's just kind of thinking, oh, right, like you kind of see me in that way. So try and lead by example. I think the way to do that is to actually have like your values in place and know what you'll accept and what you won't accept and what sort of even ethics and morals and things you live by as well. So yeah, that was some of the things. So anyway, I would encourage you to read the full blog post, because it is actually quite a good one, just about how to gain a leadership position before you actually have the title of leader. And it's on the careercoacheshandbook.com. So have a look at that. Everyone, so it's Tuesday evening now and it's been my birthday today, so I'm heading off to the spa this evening. I'm going to go for sauna, steam room, jacuzzi, all of that, so I'm just heading there now. I look forward to it. You can see it's a really nice evening here. It's like so autumnal outside, so yeah, that's it. So I'll show you the spa when I get there. Hello everyone, so it's actually Wednesday evening now and I'm going to go to Toastmasters again this evening. I think this evening's going to be quite interesting because it's a 100-year anniversary, so I don't think it's just going to be like a standard evening. And I've got a speech that I have to say. I haven't practiced much, and also I've got to come up with a word or a phrase. So yeah, that's this evening. Hello everyone, so it's Thursday now and I've actually got the day off today, which is nice. So I've actually just been along to the Beehive, which is a cafe in my local town. Got myself a coffee. It's about lunchtime now, but I just had a really slow morning, let myself sleep a little bit longer as well. Toastmasters last night was really, really good because it's the 100th anniversary of it. So we actually got into this little task where we were acting as well as like doing like speeches and stuff, so it was just a bit different. It was a bit out of my comfort zone as well, I don't know how I did with the acting thing. It's not normal practice to do acting at Toastmasters. It was more just to get us into a character and just do something impromptu. So it was just a bit of fun more than anything. So that was good. And I also took myself to Nando's beforehand just for a little sort of meal. It's quite funny because when I get to Dundee in the evening, I've got time to spare between, you know, Toastmasters and getting to Dundee. But then all the cafes and things are shut, so it's kind of like, where do I go? And then I sometimes find myself getting home after Toastmasters and it's late in the evening, but then I've not had dinner. So I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go and get something to eat. And I felt, again, a little bit out of my comfort zone with that, because I do go out to cafes and things quite a lot by myself, but I don't really go out for like a sit-down meal, especially in the evening by myself. It was Nando's. It wasn't like it was a Michelin star restaurant or anything. But I actually really enjoyed it. So I think I might make that a bit of a regular thing when I go over to Toastmasters, that I maybe just go for a bite to eat beforehand. So that was that. So today I'm at home, as I said, and I have a little bit of tidying up to do. I've got laundry to do and all of that sort of thing. But there is something else on the agenda, and that is that I'm aware Christmas is on the horizon. It is only like late October, but it's something I'm thinking about, is that when I'm in the shops at the moment, I'm seeing lots of Christmas decorations and I'm not sure whether to buy them, because I actually am kind of struggling to remember what things I have. So I feel like I'm really just needing to do like a big clear out, declutter, like almost an audit on what my Christmas decorations are, and then figure out what I'm going to buy. I have a feeling that I'm going to treat myself to a Jo Malone Christmas candle. I think something like that, just like a nice scent in the house, will just make it smell like nice, and yeah, that'll sort of bring things to life. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So I've not really made much of a start yet, but hopefully I can get round to all of that today and just start going through everything and having a bit of a clear out.